You can you cannot save people. They are trapped in darkness. People, right, are finished. They're done. Like a lot of people, especially young people in like the US, they're embracing doomerism, giving up on life. People are done. People are not gonna make it to the promised land, heaven. You know, talking metaphorically. They're not gonna connect with their higher self. They're not gonna do great things with their life. They're just gonna be ordinary, stay the same. You know, being the same, stuck in the same bubble, or they're gonna um fumble. They're gonna plummet. They may do something right, and then they're just gonna plummet. That's just how people are. People have given up. Like if you go in public, you just see how people are just trying to go by the day, trying to go to a 9 to 5 job, trying to do what they got to do. They don't even care that it's silent, it's just sad. You can just feel the energy. People have given up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel sad. You are living in survival mode. Yeah, of course I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm growing as a spirit, as an individual. You know what I'm saying? People are not. They don't want to do that. There's just something in them that just won't do it. They just can't help them. A lot of people are just gonna be background characters. They're not gonna do anything. And that's just I don't know if this Matrix designed it that way. Just how people are programmed to not do certain things or whatever. Like just how their personalities and how their mind is like formed. Like it could be that. And it could be because the injections years ago and how they're pushing these fear based things, the propaganda, all that. It was just putting people in fear. People were just losing confidence in themselves. They're going crazy, and I guess that formed people the people's mindset. Nobody wants to do good anymore. I remember people wanted to do good and elevate, but now that is gone. Everybody's giving up on themselves, and they just stop. You know, they don't want it. Like that's just what it is, bro. They don't want it. They just giving up. It's because their mentality, man. Their mentality is poisonous. It's because the internet or whatever has made people like this way because their mindset and how they deal with like their situation or whatever. That's what the internet then has made people feel justified and all that, and just the way they think. You have the chosen one group, you have all these things, and the narcissists. These things are maybe good or not, but this puts people in a victimized mentality. You pushing all these things and all this whatever, these quote, all this stuff. What it does is it victimizes people, and there's like the culture people like put out. People are not real. I'm this. It kind of makes people kind of narcissistic and full of themselves, and it programs the people's psyche a certain way. The psychology, like it messes with people's psychology, and it makes them victimized. A lot of people say I'm a real one and everybody's fake, and that. A lot of people say that, but that's just like that's making you so you don't feel flawed in yourself. A lot of these things out here, it's been going on for decades, but now it's like exaggerated because they've been pushing all this stuff for people to be victimized. So now nobody is gonna do nothing. They have decided their fate early. They ended their fate early. They ended their life without even starting it. They just ended. They didn't even play the game of life. They're just done. They're just running around, being ordinary, boring, and just doing whatever day is. They're just going with the wind. I'm not doing that. I don't care what problems come. I'm just built for it. I can fight it. I'm a human. I got a brain. I got muscles. I got whatever to go to fight. So I'm not gonna do it. You know. Plus you got all this stimulation. You got the games. People have the PS5, the TV. People are just gonna be stimulated by that, and they're just too far gone, and you can't help them. There's nothing you can really do. Even if the person you are talking to, you guys are cordial, they're gonna drag you down. You're gonna notice that whenever you talk to this person, there's always something negative. There's always a problem that they're telling you about. It's nothing positive or whatever. Like it's just, you know, they might lure you in by showing you something that you probably would like, and they're gonna talk about the bull crap, you know. So it's like you just gonna notice that people are only gonna drag you down and make you feel a certain way, and it's gonna just drain your energy, so they can kind of recharge. And don't allow that around you. It's not for your benefit. It's not for your wellness as a spirit. Like that's why I won't do it anymore. Like I had to cut like a lot of people off. Like I didn't even cut them. I had to just stop engaging with them, bro, and stop doing and talking to people on the phone because it's just negative. It'll tell you certain things that happen, like they got scammed or this person done whatever. But it's like whole time this person done that willingly. They wanted that certain person or individual to respond with them, and they probably got a negative response or this, and they couldn't like handle it, so they had to like justify it. And now they want to complain to you about it like you're stupid, but you know what it is. So I don't even care, man. People want to talk to you about their problems or whatever, like about how they depressed and they're sad, but it's like, what are they doing? They're doing absolutely nothing. They want to post a story about the favorite television show that's playing or whatever. They want to eat junk. They're not doing anything. They want to talk about things that they had done, like to do this because they were desperate. They could have put their hands away from their pants and they tried, but it's like all that time you done that was the other times that you was complaining. You could have used the time to do something that could have probably helped you, but nope, you didn't do that. You wasted all your time for nothing. Now you want to feel hurt. Like that's kind of your fault. I made a few mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but you learn and grow from them, but you didn't. So that's your fault. People are just wasting their time. It's like, do something. Like, if you want to change your life or whatever, meditate, go take a walk, go do something, bro. Like, doing whatever you're doing now is not helping you. Like, the way you're thinking, you got to step away. Go touch the grass. Like, people don't even go outside anymore. People just stay inside their rooms and rock all day. Like, that's what they do. And watching all this negative stuff and with their phone, like that's gonna fry your brain. Like, go touch grass or some shit. Go sun gaze or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not even healthy for you. I can't even be around that because that's gonna just be a huge drainage of energy, you know. But people do not do that. Like, it's just crazy, you know. And it's only gonna drag you down with that negative energy because negative energy is very sticky, you know. They're gonna try to drag you to certain the same belief systems or whatever, like religion. And I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be a high achieving individual, spiritual individual. I'm not gonna do that, and that's fine. I don't care what comes with it, and I'm fine with that. If it's gonna be lonely, then I'm fine with that. I'm not going back to the matrix. You know, you know, you know. Like I'm not going back to that mental chain again. I'm not going back to it. It's like a chain, a mental chain. That box thinking, the prisms. I ain't going back to that way. I'm not going back to that. When you think in a certain way, you're thinking in like in a box, like the way you say stuff or the way you move, you're thinking in a box, like the Matrix, thinking in that way. Matrix, many trick. Like I'm not doing that. I'm good. I want to be a free thinking individual. I want to do things with my life, and it's just a problem. That's cool. You can too, but you just not. I guess you're not built for it. I guess you don't want it. People just don't want it, so it is what it is. You can't save people. Like These people may even have it better than you, but they're complaining something. They're saying that their life is over. They got a car. This, bro. I don't even have a car, bro. They got their own room. They got their own space. Like, I wish I had that. I would be super happy for that. Yesterday, I literally went to the vending machine and I was so excited to open my snack because, I know it'd be, expensive to buy some things, you know what I'm saying? Especially to feed your tummy. And it was good. But people, they have a pantry full of food. They got snack. They got this. Parents are cooking them and they still want to complain. It's just their mentality, man. It's just negative, you know? Like they act like they're gonna go flat out broke if they just make this one change. Like, nah, like you have something, you have a safety net. You have, like this is how people are, man. They're just cooked. Want to complain about the job, but it's like, I'm talking to you. I've already quit my job. I already made that decision. Why don't you do it? But you're complaining every day that how you hate it, how people are doing this to you at the job and that. I left months ago. I'm good. I don't know about you. Like, man, people are just cooked, man. They are cooked.